guys, this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to do a walkthrough of my studio or a studio tour. So I'm going to show you guys how we kind of set up this space. The girls also hang out in here all the time, so it's kind of like a cozy family room as well. So I hope that you guys enjoy the tour and let's get to it. So first, let me give you an overall view of the room. So this is the back of the house. This is the second living room, which we kind of transformed into a craft room slash family room. And so this is kind of like a room for all of us to hang out. I do also record here, which is quite challenging now because it's always loud and it's not quite as quiet as having like a smaller craft room. What I love about this room is the light, this huge window. I absolutely love. So let me take you further back. I use this hallway to display my work. So I put some bookcases here, and here's where I have my albums, my journals, and higher up in there I have my explosion boxes. And so it's quite a useful space. So another thing that you're gonna see a lot, it's cat beds. Here we have one, and here we have this other one that we actually didn't use anymore, but since we have the kitten and she's full of energy, she loves to climb on these cat bed. So it's here for now until she grows out of it, and then we can move it out of the way. But on this corner here, this is more like a reading piano corner. I don't play piano. I wish I did, but the girls were taking some lessons. So on top of the piano, of course, I display my family pictures, some books. Here we have my grandma. The girls made those little boxes on the Day of the Dead for my grandma and for the bunny, the bunny who was our first pet and she passed away. I have all my books. As you know, I love to read, and I always used to like borrow a book from the library or read a book and donate it right away, but I decided to create a home library. So then over here we have the sitting area. So on the corner there I have the table where I have the books that I'm currently reading or the books that I'm reading for the month, and my basket here with yarn and knitting. I love to knit and crochet, so right now I'm making a sweater for my daughter, which I'm glad we're in summertime because that probably won't be done until winter. But anyway, so here is where they sit down and hang out. Sometimes we have game night and we play on this little cozy bench. And over here, this is actually a storage unit. And here's where the girls keep all their like paintings and supplies. They're always painting, so as long as I put it back in that box, we're okay. And then here I have my magazines. I love scrapbook magazines, journaling magazines, and everything that is, you know, creative I love. And of course I love Selena. I just got that new magazine there, and so we keep that here nice and hidden. On the floor here I have my kits. As you know, I do my kits every month, so I was about to record the kits that I'm gonna be having for the month of July. So then back to this section here, we have this little bookcase, and this is where we keep the girls' books. This is where they keep their books. So you can see this is more like kids reading, and over here I have some pictures. This is my Tessie's first communion, my Emmy when she was newborn. I have a picture with Shakira, which I'm so happy about. And then I have my three girls here. These dolls were made by my friend Yorlis, and she has a website, so you can get those from her. Those are so super cute. So I had them custom made when my Emma had short hair, Tessie had long curly hair, and Ariel always had long straight hair. And then on this side here I keep my journals, and most of these journals are all completed and done. And then down here coloring for the girls, and then those are my Shutterfly books. These little photo books here, you actually get them done online on Shutterfly, and I just love them. I used to do this a lot before I was into mini albums, and I would just basically do one for any occasion. And they're like little kind of like magazines. They have like the magazine paper quality, so I love they're so compact. So those are those Shutterfly books, and again some more journals, and yeah, mainly journals that are all completed. And so then we move on over here. I just want to show you that table. I got that on Amazon. As you know, I have like a million cats. So that table is actually where we keep the litter, and so they go through the little doggy door or cat door on the side, and then we just open it to clean it, which actually is super convenient. If you have cats, you should definitely consider those tables because they're not like an eyesore. And for me, I do clean it every day. We take turns with the girls. We all have our day where we clean the litter, and it never actually smells bad. And then here I have more magazines. And here on the center I have this unit kind of separating the two areas, more into like the craft room on that side, and this is more like the sitting, relaxing reading area. So more books here. Here's where I keep my planners. Those are all finished planners, so I might not keep them all. These are the ones that I'm kind of using this year. I'm kind of crazy. I have a planner for everything. Like that is my crafting planner. Then I have this is my memory keeping planner. That's a new one that I haven't used yet, but that pink one, this one here is my to-do planner for like long-term house goals. And then this is my business planner where I kind of keep track of, you know, business stuff. Down here I have my Copic markers on this box, and I like having it on the box like that, so I usually take it out and color as I'm watching TV. And then here we have our nail set. We're 4 girls in this house, so we're always painting our nails, and this is all the gel set that I have. And then on this box is all the polish that the smaller girls use. And so yeah, so that is that. My llamas, of course, I love llamas. So then here on this side, I have this unit that displays the washi tape. I don't really use washi tape that much, only when I need to highlight something on my planner, but the girls use it more than me. And then here on top I have different projects, like my art journal is in there. I'm sorry if you hear the gardener, it's not mine, it's my neighbor's. And then here on these boxes I keep pictures, studio pictures of the girls. Like for example, we just got their school pictures, and so those should go in this box until I'm ready to put them on their albums. And then on these drawers I have bling. It's quite messy. And then on this one I also have like black laces. And so yeah, again, a little bit messy, but not too bad. Let me show you this cuteness. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. So this chair here is like a tall chair, as you can see, and I got that at Home Goods. It's perfect for this table because this is like a bar height table. So I love this table because I can craft standing up. I love crafting standing up more than sitting down, but I do have that, you know, the chair as an option to kind of sit and relax and be higher up. Something about being higher up keeps me awake. And then over here I have my Alexa. Tessie got me this for, oops, now she turned on. Tessie got me this for Christmas. No, she got me this for Mother's Day. And then I have my Cricut Explorer and my Cameo 4 that I just got, and I have no idea how to use it yet. Okay, so now let's go through these units here. So I try to keep this organized. I don't really use a lot of things from here. So on the bottom we have all of those scrapbooks that are finished. These are 12 by 12 for like birthdays. Same thing here. These are my December dailies that are all finished. And then on these boxes I keep more pictures of the girls when they were little, and then that's my laminator. And then on those little boxes I keep like ephemera, like for different things. For example, one might have like Christmas, one might have Halloween, and then they might have like Valentine's. So I keep them separated like that. I don't label them because I barely use them, so unless I need it I'll go to it. And then here I have paper. As you can see, I did a destashing, but I have just recently added more. So these are all 6x6 or 8x8. And then so here I have a cute little book, and over there on this box I have stamps. I'm not gonna take all of that out, but these are all clear stamps that I use for journaling or mixed media pages. And then over here I have all of my La La Land craft stamps and dies. And let me finish with this section here. On this little, what is this called? It's like a little purse, or it's kind of like a makeup bag, but in here I keep everything that is diamond painting. And then here I have some ephemera things that were sent to me, and I just keep them right there. And this section here is my Arteza section. I use these a lot when I'm working on my reading journal. And then here I have my printing unit. Of course I do work from home, so I'm always scanning and printing things, and it's quite practical to, you know, to have this big printer. Here we have more scrapbook albums. So these are all 12x12. And what I did, if you watch my vlog, you probably seen me do this a few months ago. I used to have a scrapbook for every birthday for every girl, and I just combined them all into this huge binder book. So I'm gonna label each one with their names. So one is Emma's, Ariel's, Ceci, and then we have one for like combined like sisters for different vacations. And then here, yeah, all kinds of ribbons, and yeah, that is all in there. So if I need something, I know where to find it. And then this is all fabrics. Quite heavy because I had to put this here. I recently bought more of these. This is the material to make my journals kind of feel like squishy and quilted. So instead of having the big roll, I cut them all up. So these are all to size, ready to use. And I don't know where to put them, so I just squish them in here. But here is where I have all of my fabrics that I use to make in journals. And I've been wanting to do like a set of Disney, so I bought a lot of Disney fabric, but okay, one day we'll get to that. Okay, so then here on top of the table, this is where I craft the most, especially when I'm not recording. This is where I am like finishing a project. Incomplete projects go right there, and they're just waiting their turn to be finished. So I keep them there. I used to have them here, but that turned into a big mess. So I just cleaned the area to put my new cameo, and I put them here because I need to finish this, because it kind of bothers me to have incomplete projects. But yeah, so those are all of those. And I have my typewriter, which I honestly don't use as much as I wish, but when I do journals, I do use them. I like creating like little titles for my journal pages, and then just have them all ready to go. And then here I have my little plates of extra flowers every time I finish a project, and I have one leftover flower. They go on this plate. This section here, I have a display of my name that was sent to me on a swap that I did, so that was really nice, and I just love it. I love the Parisian theme, so this is like my Parisian corner. And so I have different books. This is a baby book that I did. This is a Paris Dream book that I did. This is one that I use my own digital collection, and this was sent to me by my dear friend Christy. And then here's, I have one of my like beginner albums, which I thought was so cute, and that is like the configuration box that was part of this swap that I did. And here's where I have all of my 12x12 paper. Now most of this paper I collect and so I don't reach out to that too much because I'm always working on my kids, and I think it's a lot easier to work with kids, honestly, because everything is together. Like if I wanted to work with one of these, I will kind of have to see what matches and find flowers and do all that stuff. So for the most part, I just keep them there, and I do love them. Sometimes I do these stashes, but I try to keep it to this unit. I used to have a lot more, so yeah, it's an ongoing problem, keeping paper, trying not to have too much paper. And then here I just have things that I use to embellish pages when I'm journaling. I usually do all my journaling off camera right before I go to bed, so I might take this with me. It's not heavy, and then I have a lot of ephemera. And then this little tray here is where I keep all my handy dandy needs, like extra ink. These are like for my Canon selfie, you know, the extra papers. Here's my Kindle where sometimes I read from here. And then these are like collectible Barbie cards, and they're cute to give as like a happy birthday card. So then down here I keep all my laces and trims. So on the first two I kind of have just like a small, you know, pieces that are, you know, leftover pieces, or I can still use them, but it's not a lot. And on these other ones I have like the big rolls. I like to buy my laces per, you know, the rolls. I usually get them at Joann's, or when I go to Peru I buy laces in Peru as well. And I like to keep them like this, but they turn into something like this. This one is from Hobby Lobby, so they don't give you these type of things, so they're kind of hard to store. And then on this one is just all my pinks. And on these units I keep, it's probably gonna be super messy, but all of my cardstock goes in here. This is the cardstock that I get at Amazon. They're all heavyweight. These are my heavyweight. This is printer paper, I mean color, blacks, just everything just goes in here. Once this starts getting empty, then I go and buy a lot, because I just like to keep myself with a lot of additional supplies. And then on this one I know I keep all my Shutterfly pictures. I do print all my pictures after we go on vacation or a birthday or something. I always print them, like when we went to New York. Now I don't quite put them into albums as soon as I should, but then I have this display. You might have seen this before. So each one of these have a, like this is a Christmas, and like a ballet recital. I mean, just different things. I'm just always afraid of losing my pictures on my phone. And down here is ephemera, all kinds of ephemera cards, ephemera. It's messy, but it's all in one place, and that's all I need. And then up here is the same. This is actually handmade ephemera that has been sent to me, and so I keep it all in here. And okay, so now up there on those black boxes I have Prima Dole tags that I have done swaps for, and those are the ones that I kept. And then on the other boxes, little boxes, I have Happy Mail notes or cards that were sent to me, so I keep them all in there. And then up on those I think I just have like charms, ephemera, envelopes, all of that. And then I display my books like this. I love to display my work. It keeps me motivated, and yeah, I don't like to like hide it. These are my 3 little girls. This was sent to me again by my friend Christy. So on this section I keep all of my whimsical books. These are my favorite ones. Alice, Pinocchio, The Magic of Oz, my circus. Behind there is the princess book. I mean, all of the ones that, you know, I just really love a fantasy theme, and I keep all of those in there. And then here on the other side I have, you know, more like the pastel colors and different themes. Alice I just finished, so I just put it in there. And then here of course is what I record. So I have my Dreamcat right here next to me. I love this machine. This is the newer one I got, and it's just really strong and sturdy, and it's so compact. I love it. Here's where I print pictures. And so yeah, so I have like 4 lamps, and then I have this other one that's holds my phone in here. I record on my phone, and then this kind of gives a good light here on the center as well. And candles, I don't light up my candles when I'm recording, obviously, but I do like the smell of them. So if I want to light up one of these candles, I usually put it on this side. Mainly I light up this one here on the side. And so yeah, so that is it. I keep my magnets in there. And what else on this area? I think that's that. And then over here I have the sewing machine, and then my crafty caddy, which I don't really use that much, honestly, but I also don't want to get rid of it. And then this is that, like the, what is this called? Bind It All. And I do have my crafty car in here, which recently became a nightmare. So it's quite messy, but it's useful. Here on the top, I keep all of the stuff that I use all the time. The girls just finished like school, so they gave me all their supplies they don't want anymore. And so yeah, I just have to reorganize that a little bit. And then on this unit here, okay, so let's go through these sides. So here I have everything that is inks, gelatos, mixed media, some embossing folders here. Here's where I keep my die cut plates. And then on this one I have dies. And then on these ones I have like inks, more inks, and like the liquid pearl drops. This one right here is a little bit of a mess, just like chipboard things, random things that I need to fix. And then on these caddies here, oh my goodness, okay, so this one's full of stickers, embellishments. This one is full of like random chipboard things, and yeah, I don't know, random. This one has flowers. These are all my Little Birdie Craft flowers. Same thing here. I love Little Birdie Craft flowers. Those are my favorites. So I do have a full bucket of those. And then down here I have more paper hiding in there. These are all graphic 45 8x8s, and then some 6x6. And then these are wild orchid craft flowers that I've been hoarding forever. And on this one I have all of my embellishment boxes that I do go in and take a couple things here and there when I need something cute. And so down here, more stickers. Oh no, these are more laces, colorful laces and things, and balloons, because you always need balloons with laces. And then on this side, if I do a quick walkthrough, here's where I keep my main supplies. My heating tool, my label maker, extra tape, extra magnets, the heat gun that I never use. I have some stencils in here, my envelope maker, stamps. All of my Prima Doll stamps are here, and it's quite overflowing now, but I love them. Then I have here all of my Heartfelt Creations tools, dies, flower making. As you know, I used to be on the design team, so they do give you quite a lot of stuff. And these are all the flower, you know, like centers. And then here I have some llamas. And then more, I have a lot of Heartfelt Creations stems and dies. I mean, I used to collect them before I was on the design team, and now I have even more. And then I have all of my paper punches in here. And then here on the side, I kind of keep some extra scoring boards, because when the girls get on their crafty mode, we all sit down and craft together. So back there on the backyard, you see the tool house or the shed, and I'm actually gonna turn that into my recording studio. So basically everything that's on this corner here, I want to transfer there, that way I can get, you know, more quiet time. And I usually craft when the girls go to sleep, but now that they're not going to school, they go to bed so late, so I don't ever have any recording time anymore. So yeah, so that is the studio tour. I hope that you guys enjoy looking through my cozy crafty space slash reading space. So that is the tour of my craft room. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.